Greetings to all, and thanks for tuning in to another list of brand new eShop deals brought to you by Nindie Nation. The eShop just dropped a massive new sale through the end of the month, and these are 4 excellent indies at their new lowest prices ever that are some of our favorites in their respective genres. Going Under just launched last September, but unfortunately it landed on the same day that Hades took the world by storm. And while Hades immediately stole the spotlight, Going Under, a game that does a lot of the same things but in its own way, got overlooked by many, and it should not be missed. If you're a fan of the TV show Silicon Valley, go buy Going Under right now. It's basically a third-person roguelike, but with a narrative slant all about tech bro culture, and it is one of the funniest games I've played in years. The writing is fantastic, the weapons and abilities are all super creative, and it has one banger of a soundtrack. Going Under is a wonderful romp through the hilarious underbelly of the internet and tech culture, and includes about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay with a Metacritic score of 81. With a 33% discount at $13.39, Going Under deserves to be played by any fan of games like Hades, Dead Cells, Swords of Ditto, or any other roguelike, because it is one of the best. Iconoclasts is the oldest game on today's list, and if you've never considered it, now is the time. As a gorgeous, impressive work of art created mostly by one person, Konjak, or Joachim Sandberg, takes inspiration from Metroid for the overall structure of Iconoclasts, and blends in tons of presentation cues from the 90s era games from Capcom and Sega. You'll explore bright, lively worlds to the tune of an excellent soundtrack, and meet a memorable cast of characters as you learn all kinds of the machine tinkering abilities you'll need to solve puzzles and defeat enemies along your journey. Iconoclasts achieved an 87 on Metacritic, which means it stands among the highest-rated titles not only on today's list, but on the Switch as a whole. Right now, it is at a new lowest-ever price of just $6.79, a 66% discount. It's also the longest game that we're covering today, with about 10 to 12 hours of gameplay that is unique and satisfying throughout. I mean, come on, if you're gonna take a chance on one game from today's list, make it the one that is the highest rated and lowest price, that also has the longest playtime. But if a sprawling, vivid world isn't what you're after, and a dark, gritty, 80s-inspired cyberpunk action game is more your style, then Huntdown is right up your alley. There's no RPG mechanics, no puzzles to solve, and no roguelike elements. Instead, Huntdown is a tight, technically fantastic side-scroller that mixes run-and-gun gameplay with cover-based shooting. There isn't 1 minute wasted in Huntdown, and every minute that makes up the 6 or so hour playthrough is filled to the brim with unique characters, detailed environments, and epic boss battles. The presentation is backed by a perfectly suited soundtrack, and the story sits right alongside movies like The Terminator. You can select from multiple playable characters, each with their own playstyle, but if you want more, there's secrets tucked away inside of each level and a few difficulty options to keep things interesting once you've mastered the mechanics. There's really nothing bad I can say about Huntdown, and I'm very excited to see what the team at Easy Trigger develops next. If you want to see how they debuted with a bang, check out Huntdown while it's 40% off for just $11.99. And finally, a personal favorite of mine, and a complete tonal shift, is a game that I just finished replaying. Cat Quest II is the ambitious sequel to the beloved yet simple hack-and-slash RPG released by the Gentle Bros, and is just plain old fun. Completely playable as a solo or co-op affair, Cat Quest II will fill you in on the events from the original right off the bat and get you button mashing and dodge rolling as soon as you start your quest. You'll explore an overworld and drop into towns, dungeons, castles, and caves as you see fit, or as the story guides you, and you'll use a combination of long and short-range attacks with over a dozen magic abilities to battle the waves of enemies that will come your way. Complete quests or clear out dungeons to level up and collect upgrades, and then head back out into the world towards the next map marker, or just roam around and look for secrets. Cat Quest 2 is lighthearted, fun for all ages, and an excellent game to play while catching up on your favorite TV shows or podcasts. And with New Game Plus and an entire mode built around difficulty modifiers, there's an easy 10 hours of content with more than double that if you just can't put it down. Cat Quest 2 is currently 40% off for just $8.99, and the ridiculous amount of cat and dog puns alone make it well worth the purchase. It's a great time to add a couple new indies to your Switch, and these games are all on sale through the end of February, so go pick them up while they're discounted deeper than ever before. Don't forget to share what you're picking up in the comments below, follow us on Twitter at Nindie Nation, and check out our Discord server if you want to keep the indie conversation going. If you found this video useful, please give us a like and subscribe to see more content from Nindie Nation, like our weekly show that hits YouTube every single Tuesday and covers all of the week's new releases, plus even more great eShop deals. That's it for today, friends, so thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again soon. Until then, I'm Jeff, and remember, no matter what kind of game you're looking for, Nindie Nation will be right here to help you find just the thing to keep your Joy-Cons synced.